and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. Today I'm coming to you with another pick a card reading. Today we're doing what manifestation is coming true for you, okay? So I picked the Magician from each tarot deck that we're going to use. So pile 1. This is what the Magician looks like, and it is for the Modern Witch Tarot. This is the Magician for, what is this called? The Lovely Ladies Tarot. And pile 3 is Hocus Pocus. Okay. If you need more time, you can pause the video right here. If not, we're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. I'm getting like Capricorn or Gemini energy here for this pile. I don't know. I feel like you guys are somewhat serious, or maybe like whatever you are manifesting is something very like life-changing for you, or it would change your life completely. So it feels like something really big. This is not a small ask of the universe, okay? What is pile 1 manifesting right now that's coming true? Okay, you got 7 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. I feel like this could be multiple sources of income, because I feel like you want to be able to live a more almost like a nomadic lifestyle, or just be able to travel, explore more, have more freedom in your life. And you would be able to do that if you had multiple sources of income. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Like, you have no interest in like being on that hamster wheel, or you're not a corporate girl or guy. Like, you really want to be able to have investments with the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. You just want to be able to get up in the morning and decide what you're going to do instead of having like a schedule every day. Yeah, King of Pentacles now. You may be manifesting this with a partner. I would assume that it's your, lover, but it could be like even just like a really good friend that, you got 3 of Pentacles at the bottom. A really good friend that you guys maybe want to go travel together. But for most, it's probably your lover. Judgment. This could be, for some of you, you guys are waiting on a judgment to be decided. Like, maybe you're in a lawsuit and this money will be able to get you started. Like, you'll be able to reinvest it so that you can it feels like you really want to work. You want to live without having to work. Not in the traditional way. You really want to like maybe live off of like passive income or like dividends or something like that. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like you have an Aquarius type of energy to you. You might even be wanting to be like a humanitarian, being able to travel around the world and help people, almost like a missionary, or um, maybe not even just like spreading a word, like a religious thing, but you really just want to be able to go, maybe feed people, something like, was it HUD, like people that build affordable homes, for like the homeless. Yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So you really want to give to the needy. And you know, so it's like you want this money so you could be a blessing to other people, not just like live a materialistic lifestyle. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you want it for a bigger purpose than just yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe be wanting to invest into land, but again, it's not just to own land and hold it, or to sell it to developers or anything like that. Like, you want to buy land and make it farms for the community so they can grow food, or figure out how to use it to maybe even like recycle clean water, or I'm even seeing like buying land and then building like a bunch of like maybe like tiny homes for because I've seen this on social media one time. I want to say it's in Canada. This guy builds little tiny homes, like, I mean, really small. Like, they would be more like micro size, and he gives them away to homeless people, so that they have somewhere to stay out of the elements. You know, it's nothing extravagant, but it's enough for them to sleep, you know, somewhere to have their clothes, you know, they have a little refrigerator, I think, like a microwave. Anyways, you get the point. Like, it's just enough for them to feel human again and protect themselves from being on the street. Okay, so you may want to get involved in some type of project like that. Which brings you back to this partner. This may not be a lover. This may be somebody who you are teaming up with to create like some type of nonprofit. That's for some of you. Some of you, you may not have a complete idea of what you want to do with your finances, but you know, you just want to be free to move about, okay? Maybe you don't even want to stay living in the same town or city for the rest of your life. You want to be able to experience other cities. I'm picking up on some of you may even just be like foodies, and you want to go to different cities where you've been following different restaurants, and you want to go try them, or you want to, you know, fly out to different countries and taste their food. I don't know if you guys follow what's his name, Jordan the Stallion, on social media, but that's like one of the things he does. Like, whenever he sees something that looks extravagantly delicious, he like flies out to try it. You may just want to be able to do something like that. Okay. What else could pile one be manifesting that's coming true for them? Six of Wands, Strength, and the High Priestess at the bottom. Some of you guys are doing this. You want multiple sources of income so you can follow your true purpose. Like, you have a higher calling of some kind. For some of you, may be working with animals. Again, I'm really picking up on very like strong, like humanitarians. Okay, some of you may be even like vegetarian or vegan. Like no fur. Like you really care about animals and clean water and food for everybody. Um, yeah, it's like you want to lead the way. You aren't just talking about the things that you want to see different in the world. You are actually going to be one of the ones to make the change. Okay, so you are not somebody who just talks the talk. You're gonna walk the walk as well. Anything else for pile one? The Empress. Yeah, you're gonna be very abundant. You're not gonna want for anything in this lifetime because you are putting out so much good energy. You're always gonna have everything that you need, okay? Yeah, the Hangman. It's almost giving me like Buddha vibes. So you may be a Buddhist as well. You just don't care about having to sacrifice for this. You know that it's going to be tough at times. And you may have already made sacrifices for this to come in for you. I even see you maybe even like you fasted to help try to bring this manifestation in. You have the Queen of Cups. Some of you are interested in like mothering, but not through the traditional way. Like you want to take care of, like I was saying, animals. It could be children, people who are less fortunate. So you may also have, I was picking up on what I say in the beginning, Gemini and Capricorn, but you may have some water in your top three as well. Yeah, the Moon. This really feels like a calling that you are coming into. Maybe some of you know it's a calling, and maybe some of you just like, this is who I am, this is what I want to do, and then you realize this is why I was put here on this planet. Okay, why is the Ace of Swords here? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna create a family. I feel like, not necessarily a biological family, but you're gonna meet so many people through this journey that you're gonna call family, that are gonna be sent your way to help you achieve these things. You will not be doing this alone. You are the one leading the charge, but you're gonna have helpers along the way. Why is Strength here? Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you may have some judgment from people. Like, why are you not getting, doing the traditional stuff, like getting married and having children, and oh, you could be living so much better than you do. Like, you may have somebody, I don't know if it's judgment, but it's also like worry. So maybe some family members of yours are going to be worried about you when you go out to do this. Yeah, they wonder if you're doing too much. Like, are you taking care of yourself along the way? Six of Wands here. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like some of them kind of just miss you because you're going for long periods of time when you're out doing these good deeds, we'll say. I see you fundraising as well, of course, to make this happen. And some of you, I feel like you, maybe, okay, this is not everybody, of course, but some of you come from wealth, and that's why people are whispering like you're giving away all your money, or you could be living a more luxurious lifestyle. Why do you choose to be, out here helping people? Or are you just doing it for pat on the back, or yeah, I mean, you're always going to have people judging whatever you're doing. Yeah, Lovers, like, why did you choose this when you didn't have to? But again, I feel like it's in you, okay? It's a calling that I don't feel like you would have had a choice in the matter. I feel like eventually this type of work would have found you. And some of you don't even see all this coming in the future. You just know that you want the freedom to move about. You want the multiple resources, the multiple sources of income, so that you can. I feel like for some of you, in your mind, it's just to be able to travel, or not to have to get up and go to work every day. You don't even see all of this coming down the path that you're on. But I really feel like, yeah, this is going to lead you to your calling, pile one. Okay, so that's what I have for you. It's a very interesting read. Thank you for letting me read for you today. Please like, share, and subscribe so you know when I post new videos. And I will see you at the next one, okay? Take care, pile one. Bye-bye. Pile two. A Magician card look like this. I'm getting Pisces and Scorpio energy from this group. I feel like some of you are into, like, you may use herbs when you're manifesting, herbs, candle magic. I feel like this is like my witchy group. You may, have a great love for, like, the moon. Something about, like, you like to wear natural fabrics, natural, like, makeup. Like, you don't like to use a lot of chemicals. You're very earthy, okay? Queen of Wands. What is pile two manifesting that is coming true? King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Okay. I'm getting that this could very much be love. Like, you may be trying to call in a partner. Yeah, Six of Cups, like a soulmate. I feel like you're ready for that now. I'm getting, like, you guys, if you're feminine, like, you're like a lover girl, like, you really believe in love, okay? Three of Cups. Some of you manifested this along with friends. Like, you guys, like I was saying, you guys are like my witchy group, so you may actually have, like, a coven. or you guys may, call yourself that, even if it's not um, like you just see yourselves as that, okay? You and your friends. Queen of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, you use feminine energy to manifest. You might even manifest around your menstrual cycle. If you are a masculine, you're very in touch with your feminine energy, okay? Nine of Swords. I feel like for those who are trying to call in a partner, this is kind of like your last ditch effort. Like maybe you've tried other things and you're like, well, you know what? Why not try to conjure up my next partner? Page of Pentacles. You may have went to a high priestess. Like if you didn't feel comfortable doing this yourself, you went to somebody to help you, I guess, do this spell work. Knight of Wands. For some of you, this is a fertility thing. You may already have your partner and you guys are trying to start a family. That's why I was picking up on cycles and ovulation and all that. So yeah, the sun at the bottom, you're trying to get pregnant and you're counting like your ovulation times, and yeah, you guys are really working on this, okay? Ten of Wands. I feel like it feels heavy at times. Emotionally, of course. Because you're wondering if it'll ever happen for you, whether it's trying to find a lover or even trying to find or try to get pregnant. For some of you, I feel like you have a partner, right? But you may also maybe doing some type of work to keep them interested in you. Like you want them to commit. So maybe you're trying to do spell work so they will ask you to marry them. Sun and Ace of Cups. Those who are looking for a partner, you're doing beauty treatments as well to make yourself more attractive. Maybe doing glamour magic. Who is this King of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. Okay, so those who are calling in a partner, you definitely are going to be attracting a King of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I wanted the word Cancer wanted to come out so bad. I was trying not to say it. So maybe he may be a sun sign Cancer, but a Taurus or like an earth sign rising or moon or something. Probably more rising. So he may appear as an earth sign, but really he's a Cancer sun. If that sounds like anybody you already know. High Priestess. And that fell on when I said the Page of Pentacles. When that came out, I was saying you may have went to a High Priestess to have this work done. So that's confirmation for some of you that they know what they were doing. It's coming in. For others who did this work yourself, you're going to realize when this comes true for you that you can now, you feel, because I feel like if you are a high priestess or a witch, you consider yourself amateur. Like, you may just, like I said, play around with your friends or whatever, or joke about you guys are in a coven. But you may realize, like, oh, wait a minute, like, I really can manifest. Maybe I should do spiritual work. So I see some of you creating like a manifestation journal around the lunar cycles. Yeah, I really see you like giving almost a step-by-step direction on how to do this and how you did it for yourself. It's funny because similar to another pile, yeah, this is going to transform you, this manifestation. I was saying another pile that in this reading, they were manifesting one thing, but it's going to lead them to their calling. And I kind of pick it up on that same energy with you guys. Like, you're going to realize, oh, wait a minute, like, I can actually manifest really well and really quickly. So this is going to transform your life. Not only are you going to do this more often for yourself, you're going to be doing it for others, okay? And creating a business from it. Yeah, King of Cups. It's something around feminine energy and water, okay, that you're using. Yeah, I had said Scorpio, Pisces energy for this group. 7 of Wands. I feel like that's coming out because be careful with what you call in for yourself or even for others, okay? Don't do any dark magic or curses or anything like that, because that will backfire on you. So be responsible with your spiritual work. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you don't want to bring any bad juju your way, okay, or to your clients. So make sure you're protecting yourself well. Anything else for pile 2 that is coming true? Page of Cups. Don't be afraid to keep learning about this. I feel like this is an ongoing process. Also, you may want to build an altar with offerings, because you need to give back to your spirits or your ancestors or whoever is helping bring these manifestations in. But like I said, for those who use a different high priestess or something, maybe they could mentor you, or don't be scared to ask questions, because this person has already done practicing for years. And since you're an amateur or a baby in this thing, yeah, judgment at the bottom. Don't be scared to say that you don't know or understand something, because you have to be careful not to call in stuff that is not good for you or a client, okay? But yeah, I feel like you're calling in, for most of you, love, and that person is coming in. But yeah, something about this is putting you on a path too. King of Wands. You may do love. You may only just do love spells, because now you have 3 kings out here. So you may be hooking all your friends up Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, that might be your specialty is love spread. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Like, so you have three aces out here. So yeah, like love spells and fertility, maybe that might be your specialty. Very interesting. Anything else for Pile 2 before we close it out? Anything else that they may be manifesting or advice, Spirit? Five of Wands. I keep getting protection. You're going to have people who try to compete with you, or also if somebody is coming to you. Now, if you don't know this, then that's fine, okay? But if you know somebody's coming to you and they're trying to get you to conjure up a man that's already in a relationship, or vice versa, a woman that's already in a relationship, don't bother with that, okay? Tell them that's because that's still part of like doing work that could backfire, you know. But yeah, that's where I got Pile 2. Very interesting. And then you have the Hierophant at the bottom. So yeah, I feel like you keep learning this, okay? If that resonates with you, okay? But for most of you, yes, you manifested love, and that is on its way, okay? All right, Pile 2. I hope it resonated for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Last but not least, Pile 3. I'm going to take a little sip of my water before we get started. You guys are the Hocus Pocus. Okay. What are my Pile 3s manifesting that is coming true, Spirit? I'm getting fire energy from this group. Aries, Sag, Leo. Seven of Swords, High Priestess. What is my Pile 3s manifesting? Four of Cups. Seven of... Oh, I'm sorry, that was Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Now Seven of Swords. I feel like some of you are trying to get away or out of something. There aren't any pentacles here, but it could be like debt or some type of situation. Like you're trying to get a break from something, or break away from something or somebody. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's looking like work or like or a group of people. Six of Cups. King of Cups. I feel like you may have a decision to make, or you're on the fence about something, but you know that something has to change, okay? And I kind of feel like your manifestation, it is going to come when you become more decisive. Because I feel a lot of like back and forth with this group. Like you're sure, but you're not sure. You got 4 of Wands at the bottom. I feel like you want a community or a job that feels true to you. Like it gives you this high priestess energy. You don't feel like you fit in with either this group of people or this job. Yeah, the Sun, like you just want to be happy. I feel like you've been stagnant or just not feeling like your best self for a while, and you just want that balance again in your life. More than balance, you want to be happy. Yeah, the Hermit, like you feel alone, you feel empty, you feel, yeah, so whatever it is, for some of you I feel like it's a job or career, and for others it's like the people that you're around. It could be family, it could be friends, just people that you would be around on a consistent basis. It's just something about it that's not doing it for you, or it's draining. They could be like negative or toxic, of course. It might not even be something that's bad. It's just not your cup of tea. Like maybe you've grown past this, because you have the 6 of Cups here, which is like past energy. As a matter of fact, let's clarify that. Why is there 6 of Cups here? The Emperor and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you want to create like a wish fulfillment. Like you're like, okay, so you have 6 of Cups, and that's okay, right? It's better than being in the 5 of Cups, but it's still not quite the 9 of Cups or the 10 of Cups. So you're trying to figure out how to get to that, and you feel like this energy that is around you is what's causing you to be stagnant or not be able to bring this in for yourself. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Page of Wands. I feel like you have an idea, but you have to come up with a plan. So if it's to try to get away or out of this environment, you have an idea where you want to go, but you don't have the plan yet. And that's where I'm getting the undecisiveness at. So this is going to come in, but we got to figure out the plan. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Strength. And it's the same girl that's in the Page of Wands. I almost feel like you need permission. And the reason I say that is because, let me show you this. Maybe you are younger in age. I feel like you're an adult, but I feel like maybe you're young. Or you're immature in making decisions for yourself. Maybe you're used to people just kind of like showing you which way to go. So anyways, so she's the same girl, Page of Wands. She's contemplating, thinking. In strength, she's like kind of like looking at parents with her face like all screwed up, like almost like she's like, what's the word? Almost like how you, like, when you're telling your parents you want something and they tell you no. So it's like you have an attitude like, why can't I have it now or at all? And that's kind of like the energy I'm picking up on. Like, it's something that you want, but you don't know how to go about it. Or you don't know how to plan the strategic steps. Maybe it's something that you want like instantly, but the manifestation isn't coming the way you want it to come because, one, you need to take more charge of it, but also you need to be sure. I feel like you're not sure about what you want. So that's why it's like, it's going to come true. It's something that you can have. But yeah, it's something that's kind of in the in-between stage. Why is the high priestess here? But I feel like you're trying to get away. Justice, yes. You're trying to feel balanced and happy. Let's see, what is this Three of Pentacles? Five of Cups. I said that. Like, you're in the Six of Cups. You're no longer in the Five of Cups. So maybe you just recently came out of the Five of Cups and you're in the Six of Cups, but it's still not quite the Nine or Ten of Cups. You're not emotionally fulfilled. So you are manifesting emotional fulfillment, but you don't know how to go about it. Or that there are certain steps that you have to take. Why is the Hermit here? Hangman, surrendering. Then the Devil underneath. So it could be your mind set that's holding this manifestation at bay. Why is this Sun here? What do they want to be happy? Lovers. Now, lovers doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, okay? It could be a choice, a decision. Again, I was saying that, like, you haven't quite made the decision. Once you make the decision, you'll be happy. So maybe you can get your Nine or Ten of Cups staying where you are, but you have to make the decision that you're going to make it the Nine or Ten of Cups where you are. Or if you don't feel like you can, then you have to make the choice to walk away and then go look for your Nine or Ten of Cups. Yeah, you have Two of Pentacles at the bottom. You keep going back and forth. What manifestation is coming true? The Fool and the Death. Yeah, it's like you have to it's nothing, it feels like it's all in your hands. It just, you need to make that transition. What transition do they need to make, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. Believing that you can have it. I feel like you feel like it can't happen. So it's almost like faith. You know how they say faith is a mustard seed? You know, you only need a little bit of faith. It doesn't feel like you have any faith. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so you can go from the Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. But There's work to be done in between that. Page of Cups. I feel like you need to be emotionally honest with yourself first. I feel like you're scared to say out loud what you really want. What do they really want besides just being happy? The Queen of Wands. I feel like you almost want to feel confident. Confident, self-assured. Being a grown-up for some of you. I don't know why that keeps coming through. Like, you don't feel like you can make your own decisions. Six of Pentacles. I kind of feel like this group feels like there's a right choice and a wrong choice. And I don't think there is. I think it's just what you want, what you... Like, you're not going to get punished for whatever way you choose. It's what you want. It's your life. You have free will. I'm going to clear this because I feel like I've pulled a lot of cards. And I'm going to try to get some more advice for you because I feel like it can come true, whatever you want. You need to be decisive and you need to know that there isn't a wrong choice or a bad choice. It's whatever you want to do. Each path will have its own thing. But yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like maybe too you're making it too black and white. What advice do you have for powerful spirit? Temperance, yeah, middle ground, healing. You might have had like a really strict parent or something, pile 3, that kind of makes you feel like you'll be in trouble if you don't choose right. 4 of Cups. 5 of Swords, Hierophant. Yeah, that's giving the energy of, I'm just trying, it's like perfection. Okay, sorry about that, pile 3. My camera got full, had to clear some, make some space. Okay, so I was saying that, yeah, you don't have to be perfect, okay? Whatever this decision is, whatever your 9 or 10 of Cups are, no decision that you make to go towards that is going to be bad. You're not going to get in trouble. Life isn't perfect, so whatever path you choose, it may not be perfect. It may be bumpy sometimes, but you will get to that 10 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like you feel like you're not enough, or you're not deserving, or this can't happen for you for some reason. I know this is very vague, it's not as detailed as the other 2 piles. But yeah, I feel like you're trying to decide whether or not to leave a career or leave a group of people, maybe even leave a home. Ace of Candles. Yeah, you have to have a beginner's mindset. Wherever you go, try to leave the baggage, or even if you decide to stay and try to make something work for you, you need a beginner's mindset. You got to clear some of this clutter from your mind. 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pumpkins. which is Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You just need to make it. I keep saying a decisive decision, and once you've made that, give it your all. Do the best you can. Again, it's not going to be perfect. The sun at the bottom was letting me know is you'll still get what you need in the end. But you have to make that decision. Yeah, Two of Cups. It feels like, yeah, it does feel like there's some people involved in this. And maybe you're worried about like people being mad at you for the decision that you make or hurting feelings. Ten of Cups and the Death at the bottom. So once you decide this and make this transformation, you will have supportive relationships. Two of Cups and Ten of Cups. You will get that Ten of Cups. You will be happy. But you just have to make the decision. Okay, Pile 3? So yeah, that's what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for letting me read for you today. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.